His face was front and center on the banner when the Jazz Festival came to town. But it's clear there are some big differences between Brett Kissel and the other artists on display. The differences don't end with the country sound he brought to Saskatoon, but also how long he spent in the city. While many headliners are in town for a day or less, he spent a week working on his new album.
I love recording here, so a lot of people don't understand that some of the best gear and the best ears and the best talent is here in Saskatchewan. So the guy's name is Brett Kissel, and he's been my longtime friend and longtime producer. So it couldn't have worked out any better for me to come into Saskatoon early to work on my new record.
Kissel has been performing since he was a child and actually released his first album at the age of 12. But it is in the past few years that things have really taken off. In 2014, he won the Juno for Breakthrough Artist of the Year and led all performers with 8 CCMA nominations, winning 2. Since then, he has gone on to win 4 more, including Male Artist of the Year in 2016.
I think it's difficult to describe. The one word I'd say is unbelievable. Maybe I'd say ridiculous. You know, my wife and I, we feel so blessed that we get to travel around the world and have these great experiences. But it's great to come back here to the prairies where I truly feel like I belong.
Finding a way to be closer to his family has taken on even more importance in recent months for the Flat Lake, Alberta native. He and his wife Cecilia welcomed their second daughter Aria in May, following the birth of Mila in early 2016.
Any parent will tell you that it's a life changer. So for me to have, 2 little baby girls now is the best thing in the world. And I feel that, well, my wife has coined the phrase that I feel I work a lot harder and I work a lot smarter now. So if I'm going to be away from my daughters and away from my wife, it better be for good reason.
And he cited the opportunity to be the first country headliner to ever perform at the Jazz Festival as meeting that criteria. While the sound was different than what festival goers may be accustomed to, he believes it wasn't a big stretch.
So to be that first guy, there's a lot of nerves that come with it, being a guinea pig, in a sense. I think the basis of so many different genres is jazz music. So I think we're going to take things back to the roots. And you look at bands that played Western swing, that's jazz to the fullest extent.
And with that new Saskatoon recorded album due out this fall, it likely won't be too long before he's back to perform in what he calls one of his favorite cities in the world.
I had an awesome time when I was here last summer playing for the X. So to come back a year later, I know what Saskatoon has to offer. They come out there and they're going to make me work out there, and it's this friendly competition I always have with the fans. If they're going to give it to me, I'm going to try and give even more to them.
In Saskatoon, I'm Simon Hiatt reporting.